If you're watching this video, you probably want to know how to trap raccoons. So be sure to stay till the end of the video, and I'm going to be giving you tips and tricks and showing you how to trap raccoons. Alright, so the first thing you're going to need, obviously, when you're trapping raccoons, is you're going to need a trap. Now, this right here is the easiest trap and probably the most affordable trap. This is a dog-proof raccoon trap, and the reason it's got that name is because you can't catch a dog. The only thing you can catch with this is raccoons, possums, and if you're really lucky, a skunk. And how it works is there's a little trigger down in there, and the raccoon has to pull up on that, and then that releases a spring, and then he gets caught. Now, this trap was about, when I bought it, it was like $17. So maybe a little bit more expensive now, and it just depends on the brand. And the tip with these things is if you put a little bit of wire on here, you can wrap it around the tree, and you don't have to worry about the coon pulling the trap out. Now, they do have this little chain tether thing right here, so you can stake it to the ground, but I just got the wire on mine, and I just loop it around the tree, and I'll show you that in a minute. Now, the next kind of trap is a live trap. Here's a picture. All right, so you just saw what a live trap looks like. They're more expensive. They're pretty easy to use, but those two traps is what I use the most, the dog proof and the live trap. But if you're just starting to get into trapping raccoons, I would start with the dog proof. The live traps can go anywhere from $100 to it just varies. But the dog proofs, you can't really let them go. The live traps, that's one thing you can do with the live traps. Now let's talk about the bait. Alright, so trapping raccoons, any bait will work. Right here's chicken nuggets, old chicken nuggets. They work great. And then right here is actually duck food. This doesn't work as good. It may take a little bit longer for me to catch a coon, but really anything will work. If you got sardines, put them in the trap. If you got, I don't know, tuna, put it in the trap. Scraps, like old food and stuff, that'll work too. I've even caught one on green beans before, but yeah, so the bait, raccoons aren't really picky, so anything should work. Now, you got your trap, you got your bait. Now, where do you want to set it? Well, raccoons mainly feed on crawdads and fish. And if you see tracks, that's a good idea that, well, you have raccoons in the area. But right here, I have some creeks right here, so I'm going to be setting my trap actually on that tree right there. So we're pretty close to the creek. Now, if you don't have any water close to where you live, that's okay. Just set out a trail camera, and then if you look at pictures and you see coons, then you probably got coons in the area. Or if you don't have a trail camera, just go out and look for tracks. I had trail cameras, and that's how I knew that there was coons in the area, and there was obviously tracks and stuff. All right, now I'm going to show you how to set the trap. So since I got the cord on mine, I can just wrap it around the tree, loop it through, and pull it tight. And the raccoon can't really pull this trap out because they're not really smart enough. Now, how you want to set this is you're going to grab it like this. You're going to pull down, get your middle finger, pull it down like that, and then see that little thing with the little divot? Or whatever that thing is, you're gonna put that in there, just like that, and now this trap is set. And then, I don't know if you can see the trigger. I can get my camera to focus. Anyway, the trigger's down there. Whatever, just don't pull up on that and you should be fine. And you're gonna stick it in the ground. Then you're gonna get your bait. And really with bait, it's kind of like a trial and error. Crumble that up, get it in there, and if some falls out, that's okay, because that'll just give off more scent. And then what I like to do, just to get the scent really going, is take whatever your bait is, especially if it's something that smells, and just rub it up against the trap, and then maybe rub it up against the tree, just to give that nice smell. For me, chicken nuggets. And just like that, that trap is set. Now I'm going to tell you the greatest secret of trapping. The more traps you have out, the better. If you put one trap out, that's like a 1% chance. But if you have 100, that bumps your odds up a lot. So just keep that in mind whenever you're trapping. And if you want to see how to set a live trap and all that, I had done a video on that on my channel. You'll find that. And sadly, there won't be any footage of me catching a raccoon. But a couple weeks ago and like a couple videos ago, I actually did do a video on that. So go check that out. But since you watched this far into the video, I will give you a little clip of when I did catch that raccoon. And there you go. That was with chicken nuggets on the same tree and the same trap, basically same everything. So, I mean, it works. Dog proofs work, and that's really the only 2 traps I use. And you can use snares. I'm not really sure how to use a snare. I don't really know how, but anyway, I just use the dog proofs and the live trap. Let me know in the comments if this helped you, and be sure to subscribe and like. Thanks for watching the video.